Okay, this is a topic about triads and inversions. Now, the triads in root position when the root of the triad is on the lowest note. Okay, a triad, or you say the chord, is in root position may appear two ways on the staff. If you have the root at the bottom line, then rest of the two notes on the top, third and fifth, will be also on lines. If the root is in space, then rest of two notes of the triad in third and fifth will be also placed in space. So if you don't see something like this, line, 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 or space, 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 then those notes of the chord must be inversed. So now let's check this. This is the note C, E, G. With C as a root, they are all in line, line, line. So you can definitely identify this chord is in its root position. Now, move the C to the top. You have E at the bottom. But the thing is, this triad has line, line, and space. So this must not be in the root position. Okay? E is the third of the C major chord, so we call this the first inversion. You move the E to the top and have the fifth note G as a root, then that's what we call it's the second inversion of C major. However, if you see a note like a chord like this, line, line, oh, this is the note in space. What you do? You move the C down, octave lower or octave higher. This one definitely octave lower. Then you can find these three notes, line, line, line. So this is the third. That's we can identify this is the first inversion of C major chord. If they give you a chord like this, okay, and then you see space, space, and this is a line. So you may move this G to the top. Then that's become a space G. Then C, E, G. G is the fifth. So you can identify this chord, G, C, E, because G is the fifth. So this chord, G, C, E, is the second inversion of C major. Okay, so again, you must have all three notes in line, on line, 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 or in space, space, space to form a root position. For example, C major chord, line, line, line. You move the C to the top, then this chord, E, G, C, is formed as first inversion. And then next one, chord G, C, E. Where is that from? From the first inversion, you move the E to the top. Then fifth at the bottom, that's the second inversion of C major chord. Now, if I give you a chord, if there is a question, for example, let's talk about D major. D major chord root position is D, F sharp, A. Why it's F sharp? That's the key signature. D major in the key signature. D major with the two sharps, F sharp and C sharp. So you need to add F sharp and C sharp right next to it. And then you know, oh, D, F, A, there's F. So you need to give the accidental sign sharp to F. Then you move first inversion to F sharp, A, and D. That's the first inversion. Second inversion will be A, D, then F sharp. Okay, in many questions, you might see something like this. Then you identify, oh, they are space, line, line. You need to have them all change to space, 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 or line, line, line to find out the chord in root position. Then you identify the chord from its root. Now, we need to identify this chord. We need to inverse this chord to be its root position. A, D, F sharp. These two notes are in online, right? So we want to move this space note. So D, F sharp, and A. They are all line, line, line. Then this is a chord in its root position, even though it's octave higher from here. That's okay. Then line, line, line. You can tell this D at the bottom, that's the root. We take the root D as the name of the chord. So this is a D major chord.